be quite the viewing experience. I know Lemmon here earlier, as I mentioned probably early in this stream, very good Joker player, one of the best from my understanding.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, these are, two great character reps. Pretty cool to see Ewok coming out here, making a big name for themselves. Love to see representation from the Ewok brethren. And also
this
from BC,
might look like an early stock if...
able to make it back in, air dodge in, and like, okay, this that conversion pretty nasty there, but still out of danger in terms of getting your stock initially taken.
But right now, just racking up
maybe not though.
And Snake being one of these like heavier characters, slower movement speed. Joker just able to take full advantage. What is that teabag?
I love it.
Get out
I love
here.
it. The teabag. And now walking.
And the slow walk?
Do the walk.
It's just like,
do the walk.
I am avenging. Ouch.
Yeah, that was crazy. What sauce right there, and the confidence. Love to see it.
But Slushee right now, a bit behind, but is definitely capable of being able to bring this back. But if I've learned anything from playing against Lemmon, Lemmon makes full use of that Arsene. But
gets
what
blown
was that?
up. I don't know if that was just a mine that had been stuck.
Because the C4 was placed on the platform, so that had to have been a nade.
It looked like maybe a nade, but at the same time, it looked like it was, I don't know, it looked weird. I am not 100% sure. Anyone in chat who's sure on what happened there? A lot of explosions with Snake are just weird. You're not exactly sure what happened. Loving this movement from Slushee, though.
Right now, just not really being touched, and that's what Slushee needs right now, because Joker being one of those characters that can really hold onto you for a bit, not really lit up. And especially with Arsene right now, you need to be real careful.
Yeah, Arsene, just the stealer of stocks, and the down smash coming out there, taking it not super early, but now dealing with a fairly chunky deficit here. And I like Slushee kind of just trying to play a little more reserved until Arsene's off the table. Now you have to deal with just normal Joker.
Yeah, and right now it's looking like Lemmon's normal Joker is doing really well. I just want to point out he's got the C4 going right now. Is at 92%. Ended up roll canceling it out. Oh my, that's unfortunate for Slush.
Really good awareness to look for that as the time when he's going to go for that option, and being able to actually get some iframes in play to deal with that explosion.
And great use of the guns, just applying constant pressure, using that grab cancel there on ledge, setting up the gun there, going for these just very quick aerials. It's very hard to be able to do anything about it. Slushee able to make it back to stage here though.
And the up smash extraordinary. The move that just acts as an up smash. And Slushee is, got a hill to climb. And I think I can even hear, I don't know if it's Ewok cheering in the background, but I assume it is.
Right now, that is Ewok.
Yeah.
Rooting for their region player here. But right now, you know that all the BC players are at Lemmon's back right now. They want to avenge their
you don't want to
Canadian brother.
Don't be just throwing nades in willy-nilly, letting you get that Arsene gauge up. Because once Arsene goes on deck, Lemmon's going to feel real comfortable just being aggressive.
And getting that
off stage.
Jab. Right now,
that would have just ended it all, but like
it didn't get him punished, surprisingly.
It's pretty tough to hit that two-frame. It's possible.
Great use of the air dodge just to be able to make it back to stage. Like anything right now is going to kill, and that back air will do it.
Back air is going to do it. That was looking pretty good, though. Slushee was starting to sneak his way back into that match. That really did feel like anyone's game. Lemmon just was able to play really consistent, make good use of Arsene when it was online, and just didn't really get caught with any of kind of Snake's shenanigans that Snake is able to execute on. So be interested to see what kind of adaptations and stage selections come out next.
Yeah, I just want to point out, in terms of how Joker works, you have to not get hit while you're on Arsene. Because you are going to lose Arsene that way, and that is losing a huge tool set, especially when you want to start closing down these stocks. But just straight off the bat, it's looking like Lemmon doing really well here, getting a good 30%. But Slushee, can just, kind of take the game hostage, because Snake has so much to really kind of control stage. We need some big brain plays from him right now.
Yeah, and I'd like to be seeing, frankly, more grenades and more lame, like, quote-unquote lame, like, kind of campiness a little bit. Just, like, whenever he's at mid-range, just throwing a grenade out.
Lame. I'll say strategic.
I even, call myself, like, lame. I guess people don't like zoning. Oh, but you don't need to be lame at catching people with that up tilt on top of the platform. That's just going to be pretty free.
Okay, interesting. Slushee going deep for that, was able to get the hit with the up B, which is something some people that aren't familiar with Snake, that up B has a hitbox. You have to be careful when you edge guard it. Right now it looks like Slushee has to use the C4 to get back up. Unfortunately, it was too high percent.
Yeah.
Okay, that's going to trigger Arsene here. Will Slushee be able to get some good percent? Because this is actually going to be when it matters most, to be able to keep that lead, because Arsene is just absolutely terrifying no matter the character you are playing.
Yeah, I think most people generally agree that Arsene Joker is the best character in the game. Oh my goodness.
Right there, just that down air to up smash confirm. Okay, Slushee needs to play this real carefully, and it looks like Lemmon taking, his time with the Arsene there. Oh, interesting.
I think that might have been a misinput or just some weird,
I think it might have been a misread. I feel like Slushee was saying, maybe he was going to go to inner stage and was going to be able to catch him with that. But right now, Lemmon not letting him back to stage.
I think he's going to barely be able to make it. He's going to
have to use the C4 to make it back. Good tech from Slushee there, making it back to the ledge. Still has to get on stage, though. Good use of that forward tilt. Okay.
Good, just keeping your cool. Like, I think a lot of people would have just panicked there.
Okay.
And bringing it back from being in the jaws of defeat here, down 90%, Snake can make it back real quick.
Of that nade and grab, getting 51% there. Just needs to get that little 40%. Gotta dance around the Joker Arsene, because that's when the pace of the game might change. Like right here, suddenly Lemmon has more options, very, very scary options indeed.
Ooh, just barely able to get out of the way.
Oh no, that was almost a setup there, but getting the ledge trump for the back air. You can see BC just cheering for Lemmon right now. Or maybe even some local players, some fans.
And unfortunately, I was seeing a little bit of Slushee was getting caught with some of those air dodges in, just like trying to either get away or get in on back to stage. Although, against a really good player like Lemmon, who's just got the edge guarding on point, I guess you're trying to just kind of input check your opponent, since they do have to deal with the iframes.
And Slush going with the Wario?
I've heard of it. I think I heard rumblings of this, but I just don't know. Like, I don't honestly agree, because I don't think the Snake was doing poorly at all, and it was last stock every game. I would say maybe not last hit, but it was very close. But with that being said, I just have to imagine that a player like Slushee has got several characters they're proficient in, so they clearly know something I don't.
And right now it's
doing pretty good.
Slushee's doing pretty good. I would be surprised on a character switch if you're not pretty confident with the character, and right now putting in a pretty good display.
Very
here.
Convincing. I have to eat my words here.
And missing the tech and taking that early stock.
All of a sudden, I think that Lemmon is like, what the hell is going on here? I didn't expect, wasn't ready for a Wario. I don't know the Wario experience in BC. I don't know the character pool in BC, so for BCers in the chat, if there's a really good Wario y'all have, I apologize, but don't know if Lemmon has that matchup experience.
Like, from what I heard at the event, BC doesn't really have any snakes, so I was surprised with how well Lemmon was doing, maybe having some experience with a certain player that might be out of region, or just like a good idea of how to deal with a character type like Snake.
And,
going for the deep recovery
gonna be
there.
Fine.
I think right there was the perfect example that Slushee's Wario is to be reckoned with right now. Got to be real careful. Interesting use of the bite there to kind of stall. Okay, got to be real careful. That's Arsene we're talking about, throwing out that projectile. Okay, it's just back and forth, but Wario's getting out of this pretty unscathed.
And Wario's just chipping away with these little like neutral interactions.
Oh my!
And the clock is.
Oh
my
doing?
God! The bike hit. Going so deep. Yeah. So clearly this is a practiced Wario, and Lemmon just looking like a little kind of lost for words, if words were inputs on the gamepad about what to do here.
Oh my! And he has Waft right now. He could 100% take this stock in a moment.
This could be an early.
This could be the game.
Oh,
in
there it is.
A moment here.
Oh, what?
Oh, it just.
I'm sorry. I baited. There it is.
It is.
Okay, so I don't know. Clearly, I don't know anything about confirming into Waft because I thought that first up tilt up air was going to be it. But clearly, there's this very specific percentage that they weren't in. But then was just immediately after I finished the sentence able to confirm.
I don't think it was percentage. I think Lemmon just DI'd it really well and left him in a certain spot where it wouldn't necessarily kill. And when Slushee saw that and was like, okay, I can't afford to mess up this Waft. But you can see it in probably some of the highest play with Wario, that Waft is essentially a winning objective in a lot of matchups, especially if you're gonna have difficulty in neutral. Being able to get that Waft and close out that last stock is extremely important.
Can I get some poop emojis in chat for the big old poop that just took that last game? Or just say poop or fart. Yeah, we got some poopers and farters.
I don't know what this man's on about, but right now it's looking like Slushee is just doing absolute insanity with Wario, making it look like he might be a Wario main. Maybe it was the secondary snake the whole time.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to say that because definitely known as probably the best snake in PNW generally. But who knows?
Hey, you can be both.
You can be both. I mean, I know that Peace has been more dedicated to Aegis, but I know obviously they've got an amazing Wario. But yeah, this is looking rough for Lemmon right now. I mean, bringing it back, like it's pretty close, but just in terms of the neutral interaction so far, it just feels like Slushee has just been like in control most of the time.
Yeah, don't sleep on Slushee right now.
Oh, the up smash.
And getting that little extra health there. Just have to be careful, but I'm not seeing much Arsene from...
Oh my God, the down gun into the tech that you didn't even know existed. Down gun, one of the most broken freaking moves in the game that no one talks about being super broken.
Oh, it's super annoying. Like when I was playing against Lemmon, I was like, damn, he's really going for this all the time. I managed to get around it my first game, but the second game, he was just catching me with the gun every single time, and it was just leading to these really frustrating either tech situations or, back air confirms.
Yeah, down gun is a silly. It's a real good. It's a menace. It's a menace you got to deal with. But Slushee not really carrying.
Oh my goodness, going with a half Waft, not quite enough.
But I still like it. Poopers in the chat are gonna appreciate that. The big old fart army is gonna love it.
Like right now, what's going to be really important is, as you noticed, Slushee has been able to get those neutral Bs, and that actually helps Waft very slightly. So if Slushee is able to hold on to this stock enough and maybe close out this other stock with other options, might be able to get full to half Waft to be able to close out the last stock, because without it, it's looking like Slushee's going to have a difficult time.
Yeah, well, I mean, Slushee did, to his credit, was able to get the kill with the up smash. But yeah, it can be a lot more tough to, without those kind of confirms, to really like get those kills with Wario. Obviously, he's got some tools. I mean, he's got his little slap-a-roo move. He's got his dash attack is decent. But that's just, you're running out the clock in terms of dealing with Arsene.
Oh my goodness, he's
dealing with
getting
he got
it. He's getting low wobbled in the game. Oh my goodness, but Slush made it out, but it's looking a lot more difficult.
That's just a lot of damage right there.
Oh my
gosh,
still
the drag
alive.
down.
Could Slushee be able to bring this back after such a scary thing to happen? Oh my goodness, the gun is going to take it. You are not able to get back.
It's so hard to tech down gun because you just don't know when the last hit is going to send you into a tech situation. And it's just really tough. And down gun is so like free because you just kind of throw it out there.